Hey everybody, I'm Tammy and welcome to my channel. Today I have been to some yard sales, and then yesterday I went to some yard sales, and I also went to some thrift stores. So I have several hauls to show you, and I'm hoping this won't be a real long video, but we'll just see how far we get. I may have to make a part two, but if not, we'll go all the way through. And we'll just get started. I hope everybody is doing good today. And it's raining here where I'm at, so the sale we went to today was a moving sale, and it was inside. All the other garage sales were closing up when we got out to see what they had. So we'll get started. The first thing we got today was my husband found this old box. It has drawers in the side of it, and that's what they look like on the inside. Just real rough wood. It has a handle on it and a push button lock. And I'm going to try to show you what the inside looks like if I can get it open. There we go. The inside has just this shallow drawer in top, or just a shallow place to put things. And then there's two of those pull-out drawers on each end. So I'm not sure what this was used for or exactly what it is, but I thought it was interesting, and he did too. And we gave $4 for that. So the next thing I got was this scarf. It's got pretty pink roses on it. It's a vintage scarf. And it's made out of, I guess, nylon or some of that material. It doesn't feel like satin or silk. It may be silk, but I don't think it is. I think it's sort of a nylon. But it reminds me of the 70s, and it has some beautiful flowers on them. And I'm not sure what those are, those flowers, but it's real pretty. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. I sometimes get scarves, and I'm just not sure. I would like to make a little curtain or a valance out of them, and I may do that one day if I can get my collection together and see what I have. So I was glad to get that. Then, and this was basically free. Then I got these napkins, and they're vintage. And you can see the stitching around that. It's so pretty. And it's got this pretty teal color around the edges. And I hope they're not stained up. I didn't open them and look at them, but they don't look like they are. They look like they're in good shape. So there was 4 of these. And she had these marked $2. And let me count. Yes, there's 4. I love vintage linens. I love it. And when I watch Miss Stone from Miss Stone's home, she sometimes has vintage linens, especially for Christmas and holidays. And I just love to look at her channel and see her vintage linens. But anyway, I got those. She had this marked $2, but she made a deal with me. Then I got these napkins, and they're linen. And if I can get them loose, we're going to see what kind of shape they're in. I know the top one has some wear on it. I noticed it after I bought them. The little corner. So there's some wear on these. There's 6 of these, and I'm hoping I can get at least 4 that does not have any wear. So let's see what the next one looks like. This has an embossed pattern. It looks like a floral pattern. This one looks good. So, and there's a little circle around the middle, an embossed circle. But these are, and I love the edge. Do you see the edge and the hem? I love that. I think they're so pretty. But hopefully I'll get 4 good ones out of that. If not, I can craft with the rest. So I got the napkins, the scarf, and these jewels, all for $5. She had these marked $2. So everything, if I had paid for everything, it would have been $7, but she gave me everything for $5. But these are real heavy, and they sort of look what would hang on a chandelier. And I was watching someone's channel the other day, and they had a water bucket, and they used these for the water drops coming out of the spout and put them in an arrangement in their yard or their flower garden. So I may use them for that. They have ribbons attached. Maybe they were used for a wedding or something. But I thought they were real pretty and that I could craft with them. And there's all of them. And I may try to make one of those little watering pictures and use that as the water drops. But anyway, I was glad to get that. And I thought that was a good deal to get the scarf, the crystals, and the napkins all for $5. She made me a good deal. And then we got the box for $4. So yesterday was a real pretty day, and we stopped at a yard sale, me and my mother. And I got this pretty little dish for $1, and it has roses on it. And the back of it is stamped Royal Hager, Haeger, fine bone china. So I couldn't pass that up. I love roses and I love dishes. That's my weakness. And all of it is vintage. I love vintage items. Then I got 4 of these, and I think these are either saucers or dessert dishes. But I thought they were so pretty. They have the bubbles on the inside. Are those bubbles? Yes. They're sort of bubbles. I don't know if they're bubbles or just made into the glass like that. But they were $1 a piece. And I got 4 of those. And I didn't find any chips or nicks. I'm going to use these for dessert dishes. And with a pretty napkin or a placemat underneath, those would be just beautiful. And here's the other ones. I thought that was a good deal. And as you've seen, this was $1. So I got those. Then I found these books. I got this old rice, how to cook rice book. And it has different recipes in it. Practical recipes for cooking rice. And I have to have practical recipes with my cooking. And I want to start cooking more with regular rice and not the minute rice, because to me it tastes so much better. But there's some recipes in here for rice gumbo, rice and fish, rice curry with oysters, a lot of seafood recipes. Rice souffle, that sounds good. 3 eggs, 1 cup cooked rice, 1 cup medium white sauce. Delicious for a breakfast dish. So I love these old cookbooks, and I like the smaller ones like this. So I'll enjoy that. Then I got this cookbook, Mrs. Sims Fun Cooking Guide. And it's recipes from New Orleans, Creole, French, and Cajun country. I may give that to my son. He loves Louisiana cooking. And the last book I got is a vintage book. And it's Ernest Hemingway, A Life Story. And I just got it for decoration. I thought it would be pretty for decor, to set something on, and to stage it somehow with some other old books. The copyright in it, I think, is 1969. And it came from a high school library. So I guess they may be looking for their books still. Surely not. Well, I looked at it yesterday, and it was 1969, I'm pretty sure. So I got that for decor. And the last thing I got was this fruit. And I got the book for $1, the big book. And I love this beaded fruit to set out during the holidays. These are pears. And there's an apple. All this was $1. I thought it was a good deal. And there's a regular pear. I had a friend of mine tell me that decorating with fruit was out of style, but it's never went out of style with me. I love to decorate with artificial fruit. And then here's some little berries. I like that. And there's some loose little berries in here. And another curlicue with some berries. And some little apples. And I don't know what these are. Maybe they're figs. They're sort of oval shaped. So I got that. Now my mother, I picked up some things for her. She wanted these candle holders, and they're beaded, and they have a place for a votive or a tea light in there. And I thought those were real pretty. There was 2. And they were 50 cents a piece. So I got those for her. Then she got this, is it hematite necklace. And I think I paid $1 for that for her. And she just threw away some old cake pans. And we found her some more for 50 cents a piece. And they have the thing that you run around the bottom of the cake to loosen it up after it cooks. And they're in really good shape. And this is Wherever. And these are 9-inch cake pans. And there's 2 of them. So that was $1 for those. Well, we're 12 minutes into this, but I think I'm going to go ahead and show you the rest of what I got. We went into a thrift store, and I don't have much left. I got this pretty vase. And to me, it looks so old. And it's in perfect condition. It's just beautiful. I love this color. I love the flowers on it. I love the shape with the indentations and this little gold trim that's around the top and around the edges. And I guess that's probably about 9-10 inches tall. But I don't think it's very old. I paid $1.50 for this. It was 25% off, and it was originally $1.99. And it says Andrea by Sadik. And it was made in China. And it says not for food use. Article may poison the food. Only decorative purposes. So I don't think it's very old at all. But I just thought it was beautiful. And if it is a replica of something, then maybe I will look it up and see if I can find what it's a replica of. But to me, it just screamed 1940s. I got that. And I know the 4th of July has passed, but I found something for next year. I got this navy blue bowl. And then I got this red dish. The red dish was 99 cents. The blue dish was half price. It was 50 cents. And I think these are just like from Walmart. But this that I sat in the middle has got little stars on it and a little blue and red trim around it. And it's Princess House. It's exclusively made for Princess House. And it was 99 cents. So I love it. I love them stacked together, and when I pack up, get all of my 4th of July things packed up, I'm going to wash these and pack these up with them for next year. So I got that. And Then, this was 80% off, so I got this tablecloth for 20 cents. That's still new in the package. I got this footed little silver plate dish. It's got little feet on it, and I got it for 50 cents. I thought it was real pretty. It'd be pretty in the bathroom with some bath bombs in it. I got a basic wide mouth fruit jar for crafting. And the last thing I got was just this little tin tray. And I think this come from the Dollar Tree. It did, but I only gave 75 cents for it, so I got a quarter savings on it. But I thought this would be pretty in my bath too, to set lotions and bubble bath on. Well, that's all I've got. I really enjoyed going out to the yard sales and the thrift stores. I always find some good finds, and usually I come home with some things that I like, and then sometimes I come home and say, what did I buy that for? I don't know if you've ever done that before, but I have. But all of this I'm happy with. So I hope you have a good evening, and I want to thank everyone for checking into my channel. And if you like it, would you please subscribe and hit the like button? And I'd love to hear your comments. So bye everybody. Take care and God bless.